You're welcome to Dovely Online Tutorials. I'm Onyechiva Delin Choma, and in today's tutorials, I'll be teaching us how to make this pleated turban cap. So if you're a new subscriber, you are welcome to my channel. If you are an old subscriber, welcome back once again. So the turban cap we're making is divided into two, the body and the frame, okay? And the frame is in two. We'll have two plates. So I have two material here cut out, and the measurement is 25 inches length and 9 inches width for one piece. Then the other piece is 25 inches long and the width is about 8 inches. So for my base, I have about 24 inches and 18 inches length. The stretchy part will stay on my head, that's my head circumference, okay? So, and the foam I have here is about 3 inches by 20 inches, 3.5 inches I mean. Then the second one is about 4 inches by 20 inches. I have 24 inches by 18 inches. So for the 24 inches, I'm going to be pleating it. So I'm taking like 1 inch inside. So I'm holding it down with my pin. So after which I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and sew. So I'm done holding it down. So I'm going to stitch it right there. So let me do that and show you. So I'm done stitching it. I'll make another pleat, as you can see. I'll make another pleat to cover the stitches here. So I'm picking like 1 inch. Can you see that? So I'm going to pick it this way. Then hold it down with my pin. Pick another one. Hold it down with my pin. Then pick up to the end. Then after which I'll go and stitch it with my sewing machine. Then as I'm stitching it, I'll be very careful so as to to make the stitch to affect the pleats underneath, okay? So I'm going to make it. Then after that, I'll make the third pleat, which is going to be my last pleat. So let me do that off camera and I will show you. I'm going to make 2 pleats, as you can see. This is the pleats, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do now is to get this other 2 pieces, then sew that like this, okay, with 1/2 inches. I'm going to stitch this one down, then open the other one up and stitch. So after stitching, I'm going to insert this foam inside it, okay? So I'm done stitching the 2 of them. So the next thing is to turn to reveal the right part. Then after that, I'm going to insert my foam inside it. So at the end of the day, I used 1/2 inch or 1 inch to sew. Then after which I have 4 inches. So I'm going to insert the one of 4 inches right inside here. I'm going to insert it here. Then insert the other one inside there, okay? So let me quickly do it. So and I made the sewn part to be at the center, okay? So let me go ahead and insert the foam. So the size of the foam I'm using is 1 inch. No, it's barely 1 inch. It's about 1/2 inch, as you can see. Though I fixed for the other one. So I'm done inserting the foam inside, and this is it. So I'm going to apply gum on it. Okay, this is the bigger one, and this is the smaller one, so I'm going to place it on it this way. As you can see, the sewn part is at the center, so I'm going to place it on it this way, okay, having some space here. So I'm going to apply my gum to gum it together. So I'm going to apply my gum to the other side. Just apply your gum randomly on it. So after applying your gum, you gum the two together. Make sure that they have the same length. Okay. So make sure you gum it very well. Then after that, you place it on the base. Okay. So this is it. I'm going to be placing it this way. So because we made use of foam, I won't advise you to tack this center part or any other part except the edges, okay? But if you want to use what's the name, wadding, you can go ahead and tack, okay? So how I'm going to fix it is that I'm going to get this side to this very point, then stitch to the beginning, then take this other one to the beginning, then stitch. Come in like 1 inch and tack, 2 inch and tack. So that's just it. Let me go ahead, and this is what we have. So I'm going to make a curve here. I'm going to put it together, then make a curve here, just a little curve. Then I'll take it to my sewing machine, then stitch. I'm starting from here. So you can see that the foam ended somewhere here. So I'm going to stitch all the way down. Then after stitching, I'm going to cut out the excess before I stitch. So I'm done stitching it. The next thing I have to do now is to run through it, make my running stitches, and I have my needle and thread here. So I'll be running from where the frame stops, okay? So it's from here. I'm going to start my running stitches from here. So you can now tack the center from the back, but make sure it doesn't come out in the front, okay? Just tack it at the back, okay? Just like this. You can hold it in place like this, then tack. So this is it. I'm done with the running stitches, and this is how the front is. This is it. So you can now embellish with your trimming or anything you feel like embellishing with, okay? So thank you very much for watching. I'm done making it, and this is the final look. If you find this tutorial useful, please subscribe to my channel.